New tonight, a KCRA investigation. It is dubbed pot's most powerful high.
Yeah, what we're talking about here is earwax marijuana, and it's become more accessible. KCRA3's Claire Dewan is here right now to explain why it's actually touted for its health benefits, but it's also sending some people to the ER, Claire?
Well, Golston, THC is the chemical in pot that makes you high. Regular marijuana is about 20% THC. Pretty potent already. But earwax, which is butane hash oil, can contain up to 80% THC, making it a lot more dangerous. They are all over YouTube. Hundreds of videos of people smoking what's called dabs, butter, honey oil, or earwax, a name given for its color and texture.
They certainly made it sound appealing.
This 23-year-old former smoker did not want to be identified. She says the effects are stronger.
It literally took me down. I mean, I didn't fall, but I got to the ground pretty darn quickly.
They're faster.
Within a couple minutes, the high started to happen. It's like you start to feel like you're going out of your body.
And they got her addicted.
I think it's a way more intense drug with a whole separate set of side effects.
Earwax is sold in Sacramento pot dispensaries for as little as $20 a gram. But there's a far larger cost.
Having hallucinations, seeing things that are not there, hearing things that are not there.
John Daly is a drug addiction specialist and the founder of Recovery Happens Counseling Services.
It's that much more addicting, and I think there's going to be a lot more psychological ramifications to come. I think we're going to see more psychosis with it.
When this user tried to quit after smoking earwax more than a dozen times, she experienced a psychotic break.
I ended up in a mental hospital because it had been about 10 days and I'd gotten roughly 10 to 15 hours of sleep total.
Safety officials say there's another danger. People are making earwax at home, using cannabis, solvent, and butane, and getting hurt.
The dangerous component is the use of the butane gas, which is a very explosive type of gas if it has an ignition source. As soon as that ignition source hits, it results in a very violent flash explosion.
The Sacramento Fire Department responded to 2 explosions in the past year, with several people getting burned. Canacare, a dispensary in Sacramento, says earwax does have medicinal benefits.
It also has the benefit of getting large amounts of THC to somebody quickly. Many people with seizures, MS, things like that, will need large amounts of THC in a short period of time.
But the dispensary warns against recreational use of earwax. And so does this former addict.
You can't just flip it off once you've taken the dab. The dab can take you.
Explosions have become such a problem. FEMA issued a warning earlier this year about a jump in the number of fires on the West Coast. Drug counselors we talked to say it's become a big problem in the last couple of years.
One of the arguments that you hear is we're hearing so many debates about marijuana is that it's not addictive, but you point out when you cook it down and you have something that's so intense that people do need to take precautions with
yeah,
something
it's definitely
like
more
this.
potent.
Yes, Claire, thank you.
Goodbye at the pot shop. Unbelievable. Okay, thanks, Claire.
First alert weather now, and of course a dry